Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy P-Lot, aka the Brick Slinger. And guess what? Your boy got something to say. I know it's been a while since I put out a video. Please forgive me. A lot of things that's been going on in my life lately. Nevertheless, it didn't forget y'all, because there's definitely been a lot of things that's been going on that needs to be said, but I'm going to take my time on this topic. For those of you already know, and some of you that don't know, Lil Duval did a tweet talking about the P-Valley joint that's on Stars Network. And there's a particular episode where there is a gay scene. And he basically called that out on that tweet, saying it was too much. And there was been a lot of uproar because of the fact that he brought up the gay scene in this particular episode. Now here's my thing. The devil is not slick, but at the same time he's not stupid. He's very strategic of what he does. The show, which I'm not even going to recommend you all watch this particular episode, but if you have been watching it, you already know what I'm about to say. And if you haven't seen that episode, I suggest you do not watch it. But if you do, I pray that you pray and watch it at your own risk, and make sure there's no children around. But like I told you before, the devil is strategic. He's very strategic. Think about it. This show is about strip clubs. This is basically about stripping. It's about the strip club culture and everything around it, dealing with hip hop and all that stuff. And you know the crazy thing is that Atlanta. It's in Atlanta, Georgia, where they basically consider it to be the hip-hop capital. Not Bronx, New York. Not Los Angeles, California. Atlanta, Georgia is considered to be the hip-hop capital. But it's also a city where it's very supportive of the letter people. Think about it. We've seen it enough on Housewives of Atlanta. It's out there. It's no denying that. It's been like this for the past 10, 20 years. And I know Housewife of Atlanta ain't been out for like 20 years. But the franchise is old enough to could be considered 20 years. But I would say 10 years tops. Maybe 15. But the thing of it is, this show, and I could be wrong. Because I have only seen part of season 2 towards this particular episode that I'm referring to. I haven't seen season 1. And many probably will be like, well, what's the purpose of you watching the show if you ain't seen season 1? There's a reason why I ain't seen season 1. I don't have stars. I'm not planning on getting it. But that don't change the fact that I've seen some episodes, and it doesn't change. Oh, let's not forget, Atlanta is also known majority of the time for strip clubs. No, not just strip clubs, gentlemen clubs, as it would be considered. Before it can be considered. You know what I'm saying? So all of that sums up on this show. It deals with the strip club culture. It deals with hip hop. It also deals with letter people, lifestyle, culture. All bundled in this show. But this particular episode, it does show the gay scene, but it also shows the lesbian scenes. Many people will probably wonder, why is this an uproar for the two dudes, but not for the two women? I probably will break it down like this. I have yet, up to this point, heard men in general get upset at seeing two women not only kiss, but practically have sex. If I was to be a statistic on pornography, I would believe that lesbian scenes are top 3, tops, maybe top 5, but definitely top 3. That's just me thinking the way I think. So it's kind of obvious that one of the top things that could be statistic as far as algorithm in pornography will probably play a role in this show. Think about it. Not too many people think about the L word like they used to when it came to the Queer as Folks show. But here's the thing. Like I say, the devil is strategic. There's a reason why there's not many uproars about the lesbian scene as opposed to the gay scene. Because as men that likes women, some of our fantasy is to have two women in the midst of our sexual anything. Not only our fantasies, but also, in some cases, reality. And seeing two women kissing and all that stuff, it does excite a man. It doesn't excite men to see two dudes kissing. Not no straight dudes. And that show basically had these two types of scenes. So in some shape or form, it does set us up for hypocrisy or a contradiction. Because we like one thing, but we dislike the other, and they both under the same umbrella. It's both on the same umbrella. Excuse me. Let me make this big turn. But it's under the same umbrella. They both, according to the word, is not cool. But yet that's part of that. That's the whole purpose of that show. That's the whole purpose of the show. Is to display these types of lifestyle. And then to top it all off, it deal with dudes that is a statistical, stereotypical black dude. From the hood, tattooed all up, jewelry wearing, do this, that, and the third. And these are the dudes that is performing in this gay scene. To me, that's crazy. Like, these ain't no, flamboyant types of gay dudes that be on shows like RuPaul's show and stuff like that. These are dudes that consider themselves hardcore hard. Gangsters. That's that stereotype that I kind of it's really ridiculous. And it stays ridiculous to the simple fact that it's very stereotypical for the simple fact that it is being used to display a gay scene with two dudes. But at the same time, gotta keep this above. There is a such thing as a down low guy. There is a stereotype There is a such thing. But the thing of it is, why is it such a big thing? Why is it such a big thing? Want to know why it's such a big thing? Because at the end of the day, men do not like that. We as men do not, especially heterosexual men, it's one thing to get our attention with strippers that twerk for a living, that makes money for a living. But to set us up is kind of contradictory because, once again, Satan is strategic. He knows what can get our attention. That's what sin does. Sin gets our attention through temptation. And once it gets our attention, once it grab a hold of our eyesight, then it gets us deeper into the situation, and then all of a sudden hit us with one that's just out of the blue. That's why we need to repent, because every time we be interested in sin, we get trapped with something that can throw us off the loop. And a show like this is a reminder that we need to repent, and repent crazy. Because at the end of the day, Jesus does save. And as long as we keep that in mind, we'll probably be better off. So Lil Duval wasn't wrong for saying what he needs to say. However, that's only half of the problem. But that's just me. If you like what you heard, there's a like button. If you dislike what you heard, dislike. Share this. If you agree, cool. Disagree, cool. Put it on a comment. Be disagreeable, but don't be disrespectful. Subscribe. Share this video. Let's continue this conversation. Until then, it's your boy P. Lai, aka the Brickslinger. And as always, continue to sharpen one another. Support the kingdom. Take care and God bless. Laborers.